So what Caitlin Clark is doing is truly historic from a financial standpoint, and it's not even close. I made a similar video on my other YouTube channel, JWL Hoops, which is definitely going to be more centered around basketball. So if you are not subscribing to that channel, I definitely recommend you do and hope you do, because I think I'm going to try to separate, maybe keep this more general sports and have the basketball more centered around just exclusively basketball. I will still cover basketball on this channel as well, but just probably not as much. Still figuring it out. We'll see how, especially the NBA season goes. But I did want to still post some Caitlin Clark videos on here because what she's doing to me transcends just basketball. I mean, it's just so insane. Because there's still this debate whether or not she is the reason for this value. She is the reason why everything is booming in the WNBA. And when we go through all of this, it becomes absolutely positively undeniable. It just can't be debated because people still want to try to credit other people like Asia Wilson, Angel Reese. And this video is not here to bring those women down. I don't really care to bring them down, but they constantly want to bring Caitlin Clark down in an effort to elevate these other women. And it's just not right. It's just not right. So let's go through this, okay? As you can already see, jersey sales up 1,000%, ticket sales up 250%, league high 38 national TV games, 10 broadcasts with viewership records. So listen, look at this. Jersey sales, and this is all for the Indiana Fever. They're up 1,193%. That is insane. Set the single game team store sales record for Gainbridge Fieldhouse 4 times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Ticket sales are up 264.6%. They're the top WNBA team in total home and away game attendance. Away game as well. So she's gone all over the country. And again, this is Caitlin Clark. 38 games on national TV, league high, 10 broadcasts, 10 set the network viewership records on ESPN, ABC, ION, CBS, and NBA TV. 10 broadcasts set the network viewership records. Guys, that's wild. They're the most nationally viewed team. They have 800 million. And at this point, it's probably, honestly, by the time this video posts, it'll probably already be a billion, right? I mean, honestly, it's from April to July, right? So definitely, since we're obviously already in August, so it's easily over a billion now. Ranked number 1 among teams in the WNBA, NBA, NFL, NHL, or MLB in video consumption in that time span. Think about that. I understand that the NBA, the NBA was kind of active at that point, and the NFL, they're obviously not. Obviously, it's the off season. That is still wildly impressive. Still wildly impressive because the NFL still controls this country. Undeniable. Just go to Fox, Fox Sports, ESPN, any of the channels. We still all talk about football 24/7. It doesn't matter whether it's July or November. So the fact that they're ranked number 1 among teams is just wild. I mean, that can't really be understated how insane that is. 10x increase in fans interacting with the website and app, 1.8 million followers. Number 1 in the WNBA. 1.3 million followers gained from April 15th to July 19th. That's insane. They pretty much had no followers. And all because of Caitlin Clark, they're now number 1 in the WNBA. And they still want to act like it's not Caitlin Clark. She literally made them number 1. Like, guys, it doesn't get any more clear than that. They're up 740% in, drinks sold, 150% in increase in Freddie appearance, and 225% in corporate partnerships. Largest number of team sponsors in the WNBA. Guys, it is so clear just how next level Caitlin Clark is and what she has done for not just women's basketball, but just women's sports as a whole. It's extraordinary. And the truth is, she's just not getting enough credit. That is why I'm so persistent in making Caitlin Clark content, because she deserves the credit. She deserves heaps of praise and gratitude, because no other woman has ever been able to do what Caitlin Clark is doing right now, especially no other woman in women's basketball. This is historic. And it's crazy that she still faces adversity, that she still faces hatred, people trying to bring her down. Like I keep saying, look at all of this, and this is with her facing resistance. Can you imagine if they actually went all in on Caitlin Clark? They actually got behind her, like we've seen them do with other athletes of the past, whether it's LeBron, whether it's Steph, whether it's Simone Biles, whether it's Serena Williams, Tiger Woods. But for Caitlin Clark, they don't get behind her. They want to kind of keep fighting. You know they love these, national ratings. That we know they love, the increase in revenue. But they're like, they're still halfway in. And like I've highlighted, you have these other sports blogs specific to women's sports that won't even talk about Caitlin Clark. Okay? She does all this type of stuff. She's breaking records. And the only time they ever write an article about her is if they can mention someone else, like an Angel Reese, like an Asia Wilson. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let me see if I can bring it up. What is it? Just women's sports. Look at that spelling, baby. Let's see. Let's bring this up. Good old Bing. Look. Let's see. I love doing this. This is a wildly popular blog, Just Women's Sports. Let's see. Not seeing anything about Caitlin Clark. New York Liberty clinch first WNBA playoff spot. Guys, are you seeing Caitlin Clark anywhere? You know what's funny? I had anxiety about typing that in for a second, because I was like, well, maybe there's going to be a Caitlin Clark, because before I looked it up, and Caitlin Clark set the record for rookie assists, and maybe maybe I was too soon when I went on the website, so they just didn't have it when I made my last video, and I'm like, now I'm going to say it, I'm like, oh look, there's a bunch of Caitlin Clark. Nope, not there. It's not there. Caitlin Clark broke the record for all-time assists for rookies. Where is it? I don't see it. Nothing there. No Caitlin Clark. Why do they hate Caitlin Clark? It's unbelievable. And then you're like, maybe going to be like, well, hey, maybe they just don't do a lot of basketball or WNBA. We can see they do basketball. Well, maybe they don't really cover rookies. Really? When Angel Reese was doing her double-double records, they're there. Oh, there's Simone Biles. That's weird. Still not seeing any Caitlin Clark. More Simone Biles. Not seeing it. Team USA beats Japan. Well, that was an exciting game, I'm sure. Where's the Caitlin Clark? This is what I'm trying to say. Even when they're working against her, she's still smashing all these records. There we go. Ogunbowale. They talk about her. They talk about Copper. Liberty Aces surge ahead WNBA All-Star Weekend. Still not seeing Caitlin Clark. Finally, we see Caitlin Clark. July 11th was the last time they wrote about her. And what did I say? Wilson Clark put up record-breaking numbers. They had to have it, make sure that Wilson was there. And also, who's this a picture of? Can't tell. Yeah, exactly. Let's keep going. Asia Wilson on the cover of NBA 2K5. We all know it should be Caitlin Clark. We have the proof. We have the data. Still not seeing Caitlin Clark. Oh my God, Caitlin Clark, she's in it. Oh, but also Reese. WNBA rookies Clark, Reese break records in action-packed weekend. Why is there not an article about Caitlin Clark breaking the assist record? Why is there not an article about Caitlin Clark trying to chase history and break the all-time assist record in the WNBA? Sky, rookie Reese sets new WNBA double-double record. If this isn't concrete proof of what I'm saying, I don't really know what else is. I mean, look at this. They have Angel Reese. Sky rookie Reese sets new WNBA double-double record. Why is there no article for Caitlin Clark? Why? Everything that she is doing, Las Vegas continues to climb the WNBA ladder. Oh, more Angel Reese. I mean, just tell me how this makes sense. Rookie Angel Reese shines in Sky's tight win over Fever. They just write a random article about her. Not even like a record-breaking night. This is what I'm talking about. This is the problem. Can you imagine if they just got behind it? It would change everything. These numbers would be even higher. They would be even higher. The sport would grow even larger. The fandom would be even more intense, more exciting. But they just don't really want it. They want the money. They want the numbers. They want the views. They want the popularity. But they don't want the reason why. They don't want it to come from number 22, from Indiana, Caitlin Clark. They want it from anyone else but her. We have to ask ourselves, why? It's crazy. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the fact that Caitlin Clark, despite honestly the best efforts of the powers that be, is just absolutely continuing to take over the WNBA and demolish records and proving to truly be the most valuable, and when I say value, we know where the value lies, the most valuable player. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.